Welcome to the Spike Room. I'd brag about the craftsmanship if we weren't trapped down here. See those valves on the wall? I need you to turn all 3 of them. Just watch out for the spikes. Well, not exactly. Those expensive engineers I hired built in override timers on the locks. If you don't close the valves fast enough, the trap resets. We built it to hamper escape attempts, remember? It's not supposed to be easy. Just watch out for those spikes. They're reinforced metal sharpened to razor points, and they might be coated with poison. Depends on when the last maintenance tasks were performed. Get skewered by a couple of those spikes and it's so long, Hawker. Clever bastard. That must be the valve near the exit gate. If I'd known, I would have had it removed. Circumvention measures can lead to a breakdown of the entire prison system. But as long as it's there, we might as well take advantage of it.
Alright then. So we gotta go find the 4th one. Oh, now is the perfect time to go.
You figured it out. Not bad. Just a little farther and we'll be out of here.
Oh god. Might as well bring my meteor up. If possible. 1, 2, 3. By the way, that was a very obvious 4th trap right next to the gate. We did it, boys. We escaped. Almost died, but we're okay. I could have actually just watched the patterns and, you know, not have been an idiot, but we did it.
Fine. It's good to breathe free air again. Just... I refuse to leave one prison just to enter another. If you plan to take me to Kurog, forget about it. I'd rather die here with my clan than have to see Kurog's gloating face again. Damn right you're not. Make a move and I'll cut you. Just a flick of my wrist and your guts will decorate the floor. Now tell me why Sogra sent you. What kind of game is Kurog playing this time? My arm is fine, but I couldn't get out of the prison on my own, so killing you down there wasn't an option. Now I'll ask again. Why are you here? Why did Sogra send you to help me? Now I understand. Kurog wants to save face. Can't have a rival chief die at the hands of fanatics who worship the same god as our so-called king. Now I see where Kurog's priorities lie. Me. Help Kurog. Where was our so-called king when my clan was at the mercy of the Vashrak? Where was he when my people were dying or being forced to join this cult against their will? How many times do I have to tell you? I had nothing to do with that. You want to know the truth? Find Ulsha. I sent her away during the attack. She's camped outside Faron. She'll tell you everything you need to know.
Chief Vazrog, lower your weapon, please. I don't want to loose this arrow, but I will if you don't stand down.
Damn it, Wood Elf, fine! But you might as well put that
So
out.
now what? I've never taken an Orc Chief prisoner before. I guess we could take him to High Priestess Solgra. She did send us to save him, after all. I'm sure I can sneak him into the city, as long as he cooperates and doesn't do anything stupid or anything. All right then, we've got a plan. And it's a perfectly good plan. Really. Other than me trying to sneak the chief into a city where Kurog has eyes and ears everywhere. What was I thinking? And how are we going to convince the chief to come with me? Right. Sneak Bosrog into Orsinium and get him to Solgra. Easy as Boar Knuckles pie. Why do I have a feeling this trip back is going to get complicated?
You can put the bow down, Elf. I'll go with you as long as you promise not to turn me over to Kurog.
Sorry, no. I'm keeping the bow. But I promise not to take you to Kurog.
Just watch where you're pointing that thing.
That's a pretty long walk. We're just gonna shrine there. I can actually upgrade my weapons and all that stuff to Veteran 16 now, so I should probably do that eventually. I'll go do that mini delve later. There's a mission over here.
Kira! Oh, Kirith. What have you gotten yourself into this time? Thank goodness you came by. My sister Kirith and I were surveying the area, trying to get the measure of this dwarven ruin. I turned my back for a single moment and Kirith fell into that hole. Or jumped in, for all I know. It happened so fast. Oh, you have no idea. Especially the way Kirith operates. We're on the verge of a major Dwemer discovery. That's why the king invited us here. We're experts, you know. Could you rescue my sister? I'd help, but I don't do that sort of thing. Kirith knows better than to jump into strange holes. She knows I can't abide small, dark spaces. Well, yes. Kirith likes to say that we're dungeon delvers, but I prefer to think of myself as the world's foremost expert on dwarven artifacts. When the king invited leaders in their fields to come to Wrothgar, we jumped at the opportunity. You'd be surprised that many so-called scholars refuse to travel to dangerous places. But that's usually where the best sites are located. And then there are the orcs. Most of the explorers that we know tend to find the orcs to be intimidating.
Alright, we'll go do his quest a little bit after. Kind of want to actually finish up this one. It's a main story one. Can't just leave it hanging.
Someone's coming this way, Ulsha!
Let them through. They're friends. It's good to see you again, though we seem destined to always meet during troubled times. First, the frozen peasants, and now this difficulty with the Vashrak. I try to remain optimistic, but sometimes I just want to scream. My husband lives. Truly, the man is favored by Malakath. I suppose I need to thank Solgra for sending help when I requested it. But where is he? Is the chief well? After the chief met with Kurog, we immediately set out for Farin. He was angry, but he refused to talk about it. We arrived to find our stronghold overrun by those Trinimac fanatics. The Vosh Rock fell upon us before we knew what was happening. What? Of course not. Chief Bosrog would never put innocents in danger, not even if Kurog insulted his honor. Tell me who these imposters were so that I can deal with them in accordance with the curse and the code. Very well, but my chief is innocent. We must clear his name. I'll contact my sources and investigate from my end if you promise to do the same. Then I trust he will stay that way, or you will answer to me. Take this as a token of thanks for assisting the chief and for your willingness to find the truth of the dark matters that plague Wrothgar. I'll contact you in Orsinium when I have news.
Hold on. There's an achievement. I kind of have to look at this every now and then. Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Where is it? The anger of the king. Alright, so I guess we have time to kill. We could go do this mission real quick. If there's a sky shard in there, I have no idea where it is. I disabled the add-on just to save loading screen time. I don't know if it actually helped or not, but really, we'll see. It's a nice picture. Oh, of course you'd be all the way in the center. Why wouldn't you be? Oh, there's ice rights in here. You would think fire does additional damage to them, right? Apparently not. I think I'm slowed. Thank God for mini-maps, right?
Hi. Did you fall through that hole in the ceiling too? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Look at this ancient apparatus. I've seen cleaner things in an orc's bathhouse, but it's really interesting, don't you think? Fell? I'll have you know, I'm an expert dungeon delver. I don't fall, I drop gracefully. But yeah, I certainly wasn't planning on getting down here using that particular method. Hey, where is my brother? I could use his help down here. Now that you mention it, I was hoping to collect a dwarven power core, but the only one I saw was protected by a Thing Guardian. If you could get the core, I'd appreciate it. Raynor loves those things, uses them to build all kinds of devices. Me? I don't need it. But my brother Raynor collects the things, uses them to make all sorts of strange and interesting devices. Since we're down here, I figured we should get one for him. He hasn't had one to tinker with in quite a while. Oh, all sorts of things. Sometimes they don't do what he thought they would, and every so often they explode. But otherwise, he really is a genius. When he isn't being a complete and utter dunce.
Well, that's cool. That's good to know. Acquire power core. I don't know how far the aggro range is, but we're going. Since we're veteran 16, we can just run through without any issues. You know what I'm gonna do? Alright, watch this. Notice how we have like 15 things aggro, or like so many things aggroed on us. Just gonna wipe real quick. Okay. How many soul gems do I have left? 80? Over 150 in my bank? Okay. Uh-oh. Might as well just kill this one real quick. He is the boss of the area. Worth. Oh, that sells for more? Alright, I'll take it. Alrighty, now we just have to go back, talk to him. I'm not sure if that actually saved time because the loading screen was actually longer than I expected. Probably not worth, but that death save ghost walking is always helpful. Really? You fuck? Why would you aggro that? Oh, I've never gotten that before. What does it do? What? Why? It's a collectible that just sits in your inventory, not even like an emote or something. About to death run it if I have to.
My sister. My sister tells me you found her. She immediately put you to work, didn't she? She's always been good at getting people to help her out. So tell me, what did she send you off to find? Some shiny bauble to add to her collection? A power core? For me? For all her rough edges, my sister does have a good heart. Thank you for acquiring this for me. With a little tinkering, I'm sure I can use it to complete one of my many Dwemer-related experiments.
That's cool. Can I get out of here now? Let me see, what quest do I have? So one of them are repeatable. We'll abandon that one because it's repeatable. Fuck puzzle quests.